Hey guys, Scott with Heritage Farms, Texas. Well, been on a business trip all week. As a matter of fact, I didn't get to go to the farm last weekend because I had to leave on a Saturday to fly out. It was a convention and I needed to get there on Sunday to set up and everything. So, man, here it is Thursday afternoon and I have been gone since Sunday. I am so ready to get out of the city and get to the country. Got to work tomorrow, but hopefully tomorrow afternoon I can get down to the farm and we can get the weekend started and get caught up. There was some good news this week. We did get about 1.5 inches of rain, so that was nice. It's been a little bit cooler temps and we got a chance of rain next week, so maybe things are getting better, but I'll give you an update tomorrow once we hit the farm. Okay guys, well, it's Friday afternoon and about 5:30 we hit the box blade project on the pond. We'll show you tomorrow what we're doing back there, but we're back to digging out the ponds because the Texas drought continues. We are literally out of water. So you can see, actually I guess it was about 2 weeks ago, I wasn't here last weekend, I ran a water hose over here and I ran a basically a I don't know if that's a 100-gallon tub or what it is, but anyway, put a tub in there with an automatic shut-off flow, put it on a water hose, and at least the cows can come up the lane and get fresh water, because let me tell you, water is serious, man. All of the pools are just absolutely dry. So I'll show you tomorrow what we're looking at, but we got 1.5 inches of rain this past week, but it wasn't enough. It did actually turn it a little bit green, but the problem is we had one night this week where it got down to 31 degrees. No bueno. That'll stop the grass growing almost instantly. So all right, so that's what's on deck. So tomorrow morning I'm going to hit it basically at sunrise. We're going to be out here and we're going to be box blading and leveling out some low spots. So that field over there next to the tree line has a ton of holes in the pasture. I don't know what it is, but if there were cedar trees were removed in the past, I don't know, but it's incredibly rough. So we're going to take some of the dirt out of the pool and we're going to level those low spots. So that's the project tomorrow. But all right guys, more to follow. Good morning guys, Scott with Heritage Farms. All right, Saturday morning, bright and early. This is the pond at Telephone 1 that we've been on for a while, and you can just see this is where the water used to be after we did a video a couple of weeks back, but look how much the water is receded. We got a little ridge down here. That pool right now is less than probably 1.5 feet deep in the very middle. And the water is just nasty, but you can see we've been cleaning it out. Every week we hit it some more. We got a tremendous amount of dirt piled up over here. I apologize for the wind. It's very windy today. So what's on deck? All throughout this pasture and that pasture over there, there's a lot of low spots. And I don't know if that's decades ago when they removed cedar trees and that's where the root ball was, or if it's where, I don't know, maybe they were feeding hay in one spot during the winter and the cows just wore it down, but there's a lot of low spots. So today we're gonna be box blading. We're gonna be pulling dirt out, continuing to make this pond deeper and bigger. And as we pull the dirt out, we're gonna take it in the bucket. You can see right there, we got the box blade on the back. We'll go dump it in a low spot. And then once we get all the low spots filled with dirt, we'll come back this afternoon and box blade and make it all nice and smooth and level it out. That way maybe you can ride a truck or a four-wheeler across the pasture without being jarred to death. Really sad guys, even though we got 1.5 inches of rain last week, the ponds are just absolutely drying up. I'll show you a couple of more this weekend that are really bad, but hey, all things considered, glory be to God. Look at that sunrise. Wow. That is beautiful, man. Sometimes you just gotta put all your troubles aside and look at the positives in life, and look at that, man. God is amazing. All right, guys, more to follow. You gotta love this. We got 2 tractors working today. We can get a lot of stuff done when you got 2 tractors. So the plan right now is he's pulling dirt out with the box blade and I'm moving it. All right, you gotta love it. We're making stuff happen. Okay, guys. Well, we've pretty much been working at it. You can see the finished product. I think it looks pretty good. We got a good flow on it. We cleaned it up in a lot of spaces. Man, this thing ought to hold a lot more water than it did before. Hopefully this will be a nice, pretty pond one day when it's all done, but this is what you do when the Texas drought continues. Okay, we're at the Telephone 2 pool. You've seen us working on this several times, but man, we're just gonna keep plugging away. We're doing the same thing. I'm taking dirt as he pulls it out, and I'm filling in low spots around the pasture, trying to make the best of it. But you can see what he's doing right there. He's pulling dirt out. Got the Kubota M9960, 100 horsepower Kubota, roughly 100 horsepower New Holland, and we're making stuff happen today, guys. All right. Okay, it's the end of the day. We're back at the pool now. And this is the Telephone 1 property, and I'm gonna get up to the top of the hill. You can see we brought Kimber up here to play. She's never been up to this pool before, but she's running around checking things out. But I want you guys to just look at all of the box blade work we have done. Man, we have done so much to what this thing used to look like to what it looks like now. I mean, I just hope one day it rains, because before you couldn't even drive on the dam here because it was so rough and uneven. So we've got that smoothed out. And I apologize for all the wind. It's brutal today, 30-mile-an-hour wind gust. We did have a load of hay delivered today, so that was nice. So count your blessings. You can see Kimber's pretty happy. She's chasing frogs or turtles or something in the pool, but she thinks this is pretty cool. All right, guys, more to follow. We'll go to the next pool and at Telephone 2 and show you the work we've done there today as well. But this is the accumulation of about 6 months of this particular pool. I bet we got 50 hours of work into this one pool, to say the least. But all right, more to follow. Okay, guys, let me show you what happens when you have 30-mile-an-hour winds today and you have drought conditions. Trees are dying. You can see this tree here was already starting to die. And when you get 30-mile-an-hour winds, it just breaks off at the base. Actually, that one's 4 foot up, which is a little bit strange. But yep, it died because of the drought, 30-mile-an-hour winds, and you can see it's blocking the county road. What's ironic, this is the second one of those today that we have seen. This is just an example of what the drought is doing to us, man. We're gonna be dealing with dead trees. Speaking of dead trees, look right there. There's another one right there next to it that's gonna fall, and you bet when it falls, it's gonna block this road. Love it, just love it. Okay, here's the second tree that fell today. You see it's on my neighbor's side of the fence, but it fell, and it fell right across the road. You can see the debris. Luckily, we had the tractor with us at that point in time, so we just shoved it out of the way. But man, these dead trees are falling everywhere. The wind is just absolutely terrible today. It's so dry and it's so windy. The risk of fire is exceptionally high, because with this kind of wind and as dry, as dead as everything is, if it breaks out, we're in a world of hurt. So, all right, guys, it's just miserable here. It's been a miserable year in North Texas. Worst year I've ever seen here in Telephone, Texas. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to record the. Gosh, it's so fast. So where are we at? Well, we are at Telephone 2. And hey, get over here. So this is the pond that we've been working on. Let me tell you what, man. We have been working just like Telephone 1. Look at that crazy dog. That dog has got more energy. If I could just get a fraction of that. Hey, get over here. Here she comes. Look out. That dog is insane. Insane. All right. So let's look at the projects. We've been working on this one for about, I don't know, 4 weeks. We got multiple videos on it. But let let me tell you what, there is a lot of work that's went into this. You can see the Kubota's down there. If you get ground level, look at that. You can't even see the Kubota hardly at ground level. So we've taken out a good 4 feet of dirt out of the center of this pond. And major expansion on it. The beautiful thing, hey, get over here. Sorry, it's like babysitting. Look at this thing. She's like a horse. The beautiful thing is over here, we have a mountain of dirt that we can use to fill in holes and low spots and everything else. So let's walk up here. Come on, Kimber. I don't know what to think about these dogs. They have unlimited energy. She's like the dog on, what was it with Chevy Chase? I can't think of the movie, but it's not Family Vacation, but it's something to farm or something. But anyway, the dog gets out and it runs away. This dog would run forever. All right, so here's a good view of where we're at. You can see the Kubota down there. So once again, if you get ground level, you can't even hardly see the Kubota down there. That's how deep it is down in that spot. But I want you to check out this mound of dirt right here. We have a huge mound of dirt. And that's important because we will use that in miscellaneous applications, you know, wherever we need to put in a culvert. So I want you to look from this angle, what you're dealing with. I'll get down here so you can kind of see, but that is a lot of dirt that we've dug out of this thing with the box blade. So what we do is we go in with the tractor, we get a bucket full of dirt on the front, we get a box blade full in the back, and we drag it out. Kimber, let's go. Uh-oh, I've lost the dog. I'll be in a world of hurt if that happens. Kimber, come on. Hey, get over here, Kimber. Boy, there'll be a divorce if I lose that dog. All right, guys, I gotta go dog hunting. That's the way it goes. I'm dog babysitting this weekend. Kimber, let's go, come on. Luckily, she's pretty obedient. Here she comes at the speed of light. Whoosh. All right, I'm done, man. It's been a full day, but that's one thing I'm pretty excited about is I think at one point in time, whenever the day comes and it rains, good Lord willing, we're gonna have the ponds are gonna look a lot bigger, a lot better than what they did before. Hey, as always, glory be to God. Hope you guys enjoy this and appreciate it. But man, pray for rain. We are in